Hello there, fellas. How you doing today? Bloons Monkey City Mobile again. What do we got going on? Well, look at this spectacle right here. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely amazing. It's probably the best way to put it. Just gathered all my money, though. I'm level 21. It's kind of a ridiculous amount to be, because that's how old you need to be to drink alcohol. Yeah. But we're not going to do that today. We're not going to be drinking alcohol. At least not too much. You guys don't know what I've been doing today, but let's just say that I probably wasn't drinking alcohol. Alright, so what do we got going on today? We got the rainbow water level here. This is lake terrain. So this is all the lake terrain. Best way to put it is it's usually kind of tough because you don't get cannons, you don't get ninjas, and you don't get mother effing balloon chippers. Like, they really just take away all of the MOAB popping power in the history of existence. But it doesn't mean that you can't pop MOABs. And on top of that, we're not facing a MOAB tile right now, but we are going to be facing them fairly soon. The plan is to place probably a rainbow balloon, then a ceramic balloon, and then maybe, I don't know, MOAB or BMC or something. We'll see. Maybe I'll just skip the rainbow balloon. That's going to be too easy. We'll play a ceramic one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a ceramic one. This is actually a fairly easy level on top of that. Alright. Have you guys ever been swimming in a lake before? It's a good question to ask. So here we go. I don't think Squid is really going to work on this level. Alright, so let's use our newly gotten tower that we have really not used very much yet. We have the Submarine. I'm actually going to put them right over here. And I'll put another one right over here. I only got 2 of them at the moment. And I want to get more lake tiles so I can get more submarines. Yeah, alright, it makes sense. What you want to do is, main thing you want to get is twin guns and airburst arcs. Put them on last. And why not get barbed arcs just because we can. Now, obviously, if we had advanced intel, which I'm actually upgrading it right now, it would be a little bit better, because we could put a couple boats randomly throughout the map, and honestly, they would hit balloons all over the place. But honestly, right here in the middle, even though the range is kind of small, they'll be attacking balloons pretty much non-stop. Pretty much non-stop. I am not really sure which ones I want to go for. But if you guys are just watching my Bloons Monkey City videos and you've never actually seen submarines, you've never actually used submarines, the best way to put them is they're quite overpowered. The one upgrade that makes them overpowered is airburst darts. It's just good. It just pops a lot of balloons. It's not very expensive. And then if you get advanced intel, you can literally have the really overpowered upgrade hitting balloons on the entire map, basically. So yeah, it gets kind of ridiculous. Early game is not quite as effective, you know, it's not a good, like, starter tower, usually. You can make it work sometimes, but it's not usually an amazing starter tower in Bloons Monkey City or anything. But again, you can use it, and it's alright. It is, it's alright. So what are we going to do? I think I'm going to lean towards a cannon ship, actually. I'm going to probably put them, like, right in the front here, so I can put them on strong. We'll get a grape shot, crow's nest, do some camera detection as well. And then we're going to get all the way up to that cannon chip. Why do we want to get a cannon chip? Lead popping power, camo lead popping power, and just popping power. All those things combined together make the cannon chip a very good tower to get. But have you guys ever been swimming in a lake? I have only been swimming in one lake ever. I've never been in a pond before. I've never been swimming in a pond. I know that some people don't mind swimming in ponds and they're just like okay with that. I just kind of feel scared that like a little catfish is gonna like burrow into my skin or something. I don't know, there's so many evil things that could be out there. And even though it's kind of a false scaredness, I realize that. I realize it's kind of a false scaredness. But I just don't want to do it. I don't know. I just can't really explain it very well. I just don't want to do it, guys. So I'm gonna get another airburst darts as well. But I've only been swimming in one lake. It was actually Devil's Lake. As I know, as crazy as that might sound, Devil's Lake is made of lava. No, Devil's Lake in I think it's Wisconsin. I think so. I went on a camping trip with my friends that we go on every year. Obviously, I say that every once in a while, but it was a pretty decently sized lake. It was absolutely amazing. It was not the cleanest lake in the history of the world, but it was pretty darn clean. For example, you could see a couple feet down into clear water and hit the ground. But after you got past that point, it starts to get kind of muddy and silty and dirty and stuff like that. So yeah, I will admit that I understand that how people can be extremely afraid of open waters, because I'll admit that I'm fairly afraid of open waters. I'm only afraid of a couple things. I'm afraid of heights, afraid of monsters. If I saw a giant monster, I'd run. Obviously, that makes sense. I think everybody would be afraid of monsters if they actually saw one. But I am slightly afraid that a monster might, even though I know logically monsters don't exist, I'm still afraid that like a magical monster might just pop out of existence, just out of nowhere, just to attack me. Not deathly afraid, but yeah, I just feel like there could be that thing, and I could be a little bit wary of it as well. I'm getting off topic. I'm always off topic, aren't I? Yes, I am. I'm always off topic about everything. And I'm afraid of open waters, a little bit. And not just like open waters, but I'm afraid that like there's going to be a Lake Placid happening, or somebody released a shark in there and it's just going to bite my leg. So yeah, I get a little bit afraid, but I'm not deathly afraid, and I do actually go out. This is like, even though I said I'm afraid, I still went out there anyways. I still did it. I still went out in the middle of the lake. It was about I wouldn't say a half a mile out. I'd say at least a quarter mile offshore. And the cool thing about that lake was that it was so shallow. Like, we went about a quarter mile out, and the lake's probably only about a mile and a half long or so. Like, maybe a mile, not even that big. But went about a quarter mile out, and you could still go down about 5 feet and touch the ground. So, like, it was like only like 11 feet deep or so, maybe 10 feet deep. It really wasn't bad at all. Anyways, I'm just realizing we're already around 11. Holy crap. Holy crap, man. What happened? Where did the time go? Well, wow, we're already 6 minutes in here, so I guess actually the time didn't go by that fast. I was just talking about random crap. So anyways, what should we get? I'm leaning towards just a good pop and power tower, such as the Boomerang. Though where should we put him? Now that's a good question. I don't know. I guess all spots are equally bad for the Boomerang. And equally good as well, just because the Boomerang is good, but there's not really a good spot where you can just hook around and do hook in action, man. The hook in action we love to see. Devil's Lake does sound scary though, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Never even thought about that. Never even thought about that. So what else do we want to get, guys? Well, you could have gotten farms on this level, but let's get a helicopter right in the middle, man. Pursuitify him. Get that pursuit action. Come on, $200,000, $100,000. Pursuit. Got it. All right, pursuit. Yeah, get up in those blues. Honestly, the bigger jets upgrade's really not even worth it to get, in my opinion. I don't really feel like it's a good upgrade for the helicopter. I feel like there could have been much cooler upgrades for him. But I guess it makes sense. Almost all towers get a faster shooting or a faster moving or something type of upgrade to get. And even though it doesn't seem like that great of a tower, he's kind of expensive, but also at the same time, it seems like he gets more pops than what he actually does because of his range. Because he pops the balloons before they come out, and it doesn't give the other towers a chance to actually hit them. So that's why it may seem kind of skewed in the favor of a helicopter. Like, wow, he's 1,400 pops. Check out my Monkey Buccaneer. Only has 1,400 pops, and he's been around for 10 rounds longer. So, like, what's up with that, man? This guy's already 53. What happened? Well, the Buccaneer's not even shooting. Not even shooting, guys. That was a Regos Rock, by the way. I saw that. Holy crap. But we're just annihilating everything, honestly. I feel like the submarines, they're really doing an amazing job right now. Kind of wish I had more, but we'll get another helicopter. Quad Darts Pursuit. So evil. So let's jump up to a MOAB tile. What do you guys think? We might do a MOAB tile and then a BFB, or we might just do one MOAB tile and another MOAB tile, depending on how difficult it is. Because honestly, like I said, the lack of MOAB popping power is really what gets us on these water tiles. We've got some okay stuff that we can use. I mean, honestly, the boats aren't that bad. Spike Factory, I'm actually buying the MOAB Shredder Spike Factory upgrade right now, so it'd be nice if we had that, but I don't have it just yet. I had like $50,000, I'm like, holy crap, let's get some upgrades, guys. Just upgrades for the win. Alright. Look at that, we got $3,150 for winning that thing. We got a quest, nice. We don't even know what it did. Awesome. So what do we got? We got a MOAB tile here. What kind of tile is this? That one's okay. Let's see if there's any other cool ones we can do. Ultimately, these ones actually a round ramp. I don't really like round ramps, though. They seem like they take too long. This one's not even really a lake terrain. It's like, it is a lake terrain, but it's like the least lake terrain of them all. So let's do the other lake terrain, because we're on a lake terrain binge right now. We're going to do the regular lake terrain type of tiles. Now this one would be kind of interesting to use submarines on. if they had a little bit more range or advanced intel, but I don't think they do, and that makes the submarines actually sort of a bad tower to use. Sort of. Make sure to put mine all the way up in the front here, and the reason why I'm going to do that is because I hope that air burst darts will actually go through some of the balloons and hit the balloons they're kind of leaving further in the map. It's kind of what I'm going for right now. I don't know if that's the way it's going to work, but that's what I'm going for. Go all the way up to barbed darts and all that good stuff. Start on round 1. Good enough for me. I'll be getting a spike factor fairly soon as well, though. Hopefully, the submarine's going to live up to his name and pop all these balloons. I'll leave them on first. See, check it out. That was white balloon stuff. Just like, bloop, popped them all, man. So submarines, they're really, really good. And if you guys haven't beaten that mission yet with the submarine thing, I do have a video for it, so feel free to go check it out. Obviously, just YouTube, Super John Bombo Submarine, and I'm sure it'll pop up or something. I hope so, at least. Special mission. Pop that in there, too, if it doesn't pop up. Probably won't be leaving an annotation because I'll forget. I forget every time I say I'm going to leave an annotation. So here we go. We're going to get our spike factor flown in here. It's kind of a cool spot for a tower because the tree's in the way, but it's not going to help us very much. I am going to put it over here. Alright. Alright. Come on. Pop it in there. We're going to put it on non-stop. Alright. But boats are actually really good on this map as well because they can reach both sides. Because look at the range of the boat compared to the submarine. You know, it's like humongous. It's like 2 times as big at least. Realistic. I mean, it's hard to tell. When you have a circle, it's like you're talking about radius, you're talking about diameter, you're talking about circumference, man. Because you got it's squared. Uh-oh. No lead pop power for Chris. Okay, let's see if we can time this right. 3, 2, 1. Boop. Nope, didn't time it right. 3, 2, 1. Whoop. Got it. Nice. Alright. So obviously we're going to need some lead popping power. What am I going to go for? Those were some early leads, by the way. I could snipe. Snipe it up. That's not even that great of a lead popping power. I could boomerang it up. It's an okay lead popping power. I could have sniped it. Could have wizarded it. Could have ice towered it. Could have glue gunned it. All of those are kind of bad, though. Even the boomerang, even though it seems sort of bad, is probably the best of them all for lead popping power. Two boomerang. Rock solid, man. Does pops? Does lead pops? Does no camo pops? I don't have any camo pop power. I got the spike factor, but that's it again. And I usually just don't like having my camo pop power be my spike factory. Usually. In Bloons Monkey City, at least. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. You don't know if there's going to be some random camo pinks just bloop, flying right through there. I know, why am I blooping all over the place? Am I a blooper? You guys know what a blooper's from, right? Mario. It's the little squid guys. That's what the bloopers are called, squids. Or no, the squids are called bloopers. Bloop bloop. So if you guys ever actually, I have something that I find absolutely amazing. Which I know I'm going on a lot of tangents today. Talking about a lot of random crap today. Let's get this. I will get a cannon ship as well for extra lead pop power. You can tag it out with the boomerang. Delicious, man. Especially if you put them on last. If you put them on first or something, it wouldn't be quite as good. What was I saying? Oh, a giant squid. Alright. So I find giant squids really crazy. First off, they're extremely mysterious. Because we just finally found, like, actual picture, or finally just got pictures and videos of the giant squid in the past few years. Out of all the history of mankind in the history of the world, like, never have we gotten pictures. Never had we had a specimen until quite recently as well. I think it was like a year ago or so. We got a giant... Wait, I might be messing this up. I can't remember if it's giant squid or colossal squid. Whatever the biggest squid is, that's what I'm talking about. I think it might be the colossal squid, but I'm going to keep calling it giant squid because giant squid just sounds so much cooler. But it's like 40 feet long and like gigantic and all that crazy stuff. And what the reason why it's just so interesting is mainly because it's so mysterious. Like, what? Why haven't we found it that much? I know it lives deep in the ocean, but why? What do they eat? They're so huge. Like, it's just kind of ridiculous. Actually, believe it or not, what eats them? You'd be surprised. Whales. Whales eat them. I know, it sounds ridiculous. That's actually how we knew that they existed, is because whales would wash up on the shore or something like that, and then or if we ended up killing one, which we shouldn't have done, by the way. It was against the law for most whales to be killed. I think maybe even all whales to be killed. Anyways, they looked in their stomachs, and they found these giant beaks, which, yes, squids have beaks. It's not like a beak that we really think of. It's kind of like a beak. It's just like it's like hard, and it like crushes things. It crushes shells and crap. Whatever the squid ends up eating. It's basically like its teeth, kind of. Anyways, let's get a motor going. Go boom, 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 boom. Camo pop power. Get some like boomerang action going in here. I also did not use my second submarine either. Let's use that guy up. I got him going. Let's put him on last. Go whoop, whoop. There, we got boom, shaka, and not gonna lock it yet. We didn't lock it up. But yeah, they found some beaks in whale stomachs, and that's how they knew that they existed. They're like, well, something had to have had this beak, and we know that squids have beaks, and this thing's just freaking massive. It's a softball. His mouth is a softball, so it has to be, huge. But yes, I digress. My squid talk is over. I'm not talking about the squids anymore. You guys don't have to worry about that. What else should I get, though? I'm leaning towards mostly boats. Because this is a MOAB tile. Obviously, my MOAB pop power is quite sad at the moment. So we'll get some boats in here. Grape shot, cannon shot, whatever shot we want. Maybe we'll take some shots on the way. Oh, that was a water shot. It's a water shot, guys. Yeah. All right, grape shot. We'll get a bunch of grape shot boats before we go any further with that. Also, another thing is engineers. Engineers are pretty good for MOAB pop power. What did I even use in the... Oh, I didn't need one in the last one. That was silly of me. Alright, so we got one more boat here. I'm just going to put him on strong so we can be kind of close to the MOAB, so we can just get him going, get him done. Grape shot, and crow's nest, and strong... Actually, I'll leave these guys on first. First is okay with me. The boomerang should take care of most of the balloons before the MOABs come out, so I'm not really too afraid of that. But we go cannon ship, fast shooting. We'll get another cannon ship with fast shooting as well. Cannon ships, if you spam them, are actually surprisingly good against MOABs. But they're a lot better against grouped MOABs rather than spaced MOABs. If you have like 3 grouped MOABs come out, compared to 3 spaced MOABs, the grouped MOABs will get killed faster, obviously. I think most people know that. But you can probably take down like 5 grouped MOABs, but you could probably lose to 3 spaced MOABs. It's that bad. It really is. So you gotta be kind of careful. And if you see a lot of spaced ones, I don't know, I really can't micro that much. I don't have that much crap to do. Talking too much crap today. Crap this, crap that, crap everywhere. So what are we going to get now? I don't know, I'm leaning towards the engineers, guys. We're just going to go whoop, 1 engineer there. We're going to go whoop, 1 engineer there. We're going to go whoop, and we're going to go whoop, 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 whoop. Also did not get the advanced... Oh, I did I? I did. I didn't even remember buying that upgrade. Silly little Chris's brain. Doesn't even know what's going on these days. So what you want to do is put them all on strong and get them all up to sentry guns. And that will hopefully help you kill the MOABs. One slight issue is that in the mobile version, the engineer's sentry guns will actually not keep the same targeting as your engineer. So, for example, right now I have my engineer on strong, but the sentry guns are on first. Whereas in the Flash version, you put your engineer on strong, the sentry guns will all pop out and all attack strong. So I'm not sure if that's a glitch or a flaw, or just I guess it's mostly just a difference, I guess, in the 2 games. But it is something that actually does matter. Alright, so how do we do? Oh, that was a little bit bad, to be honest. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go for that sniper. We're going to get a sniper, 1, 2, and 3. Semi-automatic rifle, that's going to help us out a lot. With a full metal jacket, and we'll hopefully get this .50 going. Only got 1 more round to go anyways. So if we can get it in time. And as you can tell, the .5, or the, check it out, like, look how much better we do with 1 little silly sniper against these MOABs. It's ridiculous. Yes! We took them down! So I might end up doing that for the next water level. Let's get a sniper up. Alright, so here we go. Ready for the BFB tile? There was a BFB tile somewhere, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, I don't think there was. Oh, there isn't. There was. It was just really far away, and for some reason I thought I could play it. But I can't. I can't. It's okay. I will play the other MOAB tile. What is it? Is it? Yeah, it's this lake terrain. This is the one we didn't want to play before. But we kind of have to. We don't have to, but It's the hardest tile we can play at the moment, so let's do it. Alright, so, this one's a weird one. Because they kind of limit you on a lot of your land towers that you would normally use. And they make you have... if you had a submarine with advanced intel, oh my god, perfect! But without advanced intel, submarines aren't worthless, just bad. Could probably end up using one of them. Not to start, though. Oh, I get farms, though, so maybe I should use those guys. Alright, alright. Let's do it. We're going to do this. We're going to get a farm. And we're going to use a tack shooter. I know, kind of a weird strategy, right? I'll agree. Seemingly kind of weird. All we're really doing with the tack shooter is hopefully stopping some of the balloons, because the spike factory is going to be the main guy, as you can plainly see. Oops, 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 about to lose lives already. Whoa, man, the spike factory's not doing a good job. Or, no, I mean, the tack shooter's not doing a very good job at all. I need to get him up to 3rd tier for sure. Yeah, I really can't rely on a 0-0 tack shooter to do anything for me, right? I shouldn't rely on that. So that was actually a really easy round somehow. Got lucky on that one. Then we got fast shooting. So a 2-0 tack shooter, not bad. You can actually get a lot of pops on that guy, but the 3-0 is obviously the way to go. Except for leads. Leads pop out. Oh my god. And regrow whites. What? Okay, we lost a bunch of lives, didn't we? We didn't. The spike factory still came through like a boss. Check it out. So it looks like I'm almost like hacking because the spike factory actually has so many spikes off the screen. It's kind of awesome. It's kind of awesome how amazing this is. Oh, by the way, if anybody has seen a picture of me hacking, floating around, I sure hope you guys don't think that's real. Come on. Really? That's just a joke. I think it's just silly if people actually think that's real. I don't even want to try and defend myself on that one, because you guys should know who I am by now. I am against hacking in every single means that is possible. I hate hacking. I hate hackers, and I don't like it at all. And if I would hack to stoop down that low, I don't know what I would think about myself. I would just think I'm just a terrible person. So let's grr, rawr, yeah, don't even mention that to me. It makes me upset. Anyways, about that time, let's get some lead popping power, and then we're gonna get a submarine going. So let's get the lead popping power, put them right here. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, that actually was all my money. How did that happen? I was like, oh man, I got like $1,500. Choo-choo boomerangs are more expensive than they seem. Oh my, see, look at that. Look at those leads. Oh my goodness, my throat again. I think what it is that I wake up and my throat's really, really, really dry. Like, really dry. I think what happens is overnight, because the heat's on and everything, and it's winter, obviously the air is really, really dry. Holy crap, holy monkey turds. What do we got going on here? Oh my goodness, cha-cha-cha! Spam some road spikes. So I used 4 sets already, but honestly now we're pretty good. We got a boomerang, we got a tack shooter, we got no camo detection pretty much, but that's okay because we're gonna get a boat, I suppose? I don't know, one boat right here? Yeah, that works out for me. Alright, let's do it like that. We're gonna get one boat, grape shot, camera protection. I know I kept saying I was gonna get a submarine, but I didn't. I did it, man. Oh, there we go. Camo pop and pow the wind. Okay, let's get the boat. I want to get another boat. The submarine. Why can't I say the towers right today? I'm talking too quick. Too quick from around here. But yeah, I think because the air's all dry and everything, I don't have a humidifier in my room or anything. I just feel like the air might be just kind of dry, and that just dries up my throat, and that makes it just hurt throughout the rest of the day, or just not really hurt throughout the rest of the day, but not be exactly nice throughout the rest of the day. Anyways, I don't know. I think the banana farms kind of did their job, I guess, by now. We got a big chunk of extra money here, but I'll keep them. Why not? You know, we'll even get a higher level one. We don't even need the pop and power at the moment. Sometimes I'm just crazy with my farms, though. I'm a farmer. I love my farms. I love to farm all day, every day. Even when Facebook had Farmville. Do you guys remember that? Farmville? Oh, man. I totally forgot about that until just right now. So we go, whoop, and whoop. Airburst door. There it is. So as you can tell, the range is just so bad, you can't even hit them until they go all the way around. I might have even been better off putting them in the bottom corner down here, actually. I don't know. At least we'll get a good cleanup out of them. But did I play Farmville? Not as much as a lot of other people. Not at all. I played a little bit. I'll admit it. I played a little tiny bit. I maybe, I don't even know. I can't even remember what level or anything. I remember I got to the point where things took, like, more than, like a day to build, and I was just like, screw this. I'm done with this game. I'm done with this game for sure. And my plants kept dying. Oh, man, now I remember. Now I remember why I quit. Because, of course, you only have, like, a certain amount of time to harvest them. So you have to be there at that certain amount of time. And I'm just like, and I kept, thinking that I was going to be there at that time, and I just wouldn't check, and then my stuff would die, and I'd get all mad, and I'd be like, screw this game. I can grow plants in real life, but I can't grow them in Farmville, and I got angry at them, so I quit. It's a bad way to quit, but I did it. So is there one more Bob Darks? And come on, Bob Darks, there we go. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I mean, I still feel like our popping power is pretty decent, but not that amazing. And if MOABs are going to be coming out, oh my goodness, we're going to have to worry about that a lot. So let's get the sniper going. I know it's expensive, but if we could sell $4,000 worth of banana farms, oh my god, let's do it. Don't matter where you put them. Maybe just keep them out of the way of your farms if you're ever thinking about farming a little bit more. But honestly, at this point in the game, you probably don't want to farm. You would actually get more money out of it if you farmed. But at the same time, you're hurting yourself because you might end up losing on accident because you think that you have all this popping power and all this money, but you really just have it all sitting in the farms, and then you lose the game. And that's really upsetting. So again, we need about another $2,000 to get this 03 sniper. I know it seems silly to go for a 03 sniper, so I will get the full metal jacket just because. Last game, it almost screwed me over. I tried to get the 03 before I got a 1-3, and it just did not work out. I mean, honestly, I was like, a 1-3 really isn't going to help out that much versus big rushes, but it helps out a little bit, and if it really ended up making me lose the game that I didn't have that silly little guy, I would have been pretty darn angry. I probably will end up spamming all the boats as well, so check it out. Look at that pop bar, man. It's kind of scary. Come on, we'll get it going. Get it. There we go. Semi-automatic rifle. That's going to help us out a lot versus those big rushes. But we still need more, so let's put it on non-stop mode again. Non-stop mode. And, I don't know. Money's just kind of scarce, I guess. I should probably get the mortar, though. The sniper's nice. He's good for camel lads and all that. So he can pop all the balloons, so that's why he's kind of nice. But these bananas are getting ridiculous. I don't want to deal with them anymore. Stupid bananas. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to deal with you. So we really didn't get that much money out of those things. But check it out. Big regrow rainbow rushes. What did they come out as? Regrow reds. Regrow reds? Huh. Yeah, right, man. Like, those are going to walk through my defense somehow. They're going to waffle. They're going to waffle through my defense. So yeah, it looks like nothing's really going on right now because the sniper's just too good. He is indeed. He's the Omega sniper. So we get 3 more boats over here. Obviously, as you can tell, things are still not exactly easy as cake. So we need to get more. And there we go. Alright, so that's 3 cannon ships. 4 cannon ships, actually. Oh, he doesn't have more range. That's his problem. But look at the money. It's like $2, $3, $2. What happened there? Why would it do that to me? Why would it give me such little baby cake amounts of monies? Well, it's a 29-minute video already. Ridiculous, man. 3 levels is taking this long. Why is it taking so long? It shouldn't take that long, by the way. Kind of wish I had a Ring of Fire at the moment. This would be a good map for a Ring of Fire, for sure. Or an Arctic Wind. I think I might have Arctic Wind. Hold on. I think we do. But I need more MOAB pop power than that. So what should we go for? Dartlings? Dartlings wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Alright, let's do it. We're going to put 2 Dartlings. Why am I putting them over here? Well, normally, most people, especially me, would probably put their Dartling guns somewhere in this vicinity. Why? Because you can shoot down the straight line. You're always going to hit things all the time. Some people might put it down here because they just don't want to let things get through the very end. But me, personally, what I'm doing, that why I'm putting them over here, is mainly, holy crap, it's a lot of balloons. It's a lot of balloons. No, 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 oh, crap. I continued. That was ridiculous. I had so many balloon stones. I felt good about my balloon stones. So we're going to get this, that, and that, and we should be alright now, hopefully. Holy crap. That was a lot of ceramics. I just wasn't expecting that. I should have gotten a glue. I should get a glue gunner too. So let's get ready to pause it if we need to. Alright, pause it. Well, not pause it. Just slow it down. And we got a MOAB coming out after that as well. Check it out. There's 2 little boomerangs. Helped us out a bunch, but we still almost lost some lives on that one. Rough-rick-a-dick. This one's actually going to be pretty darn tough, isn't it? Or what are we going to do? Alright, let's get the glue gunner, guys. Let's get the glue gunner, put him on last. And get him up to corrosive glue as well. That'll stop all those big rushes. Even though it won't help us out that much against MOABs, I feel good having the glue against those things, because that was just straight up ridiculous. And I know, I'm not usually a continuing type of guy, but I'm this far in the video, and I would just get kind of upset if I wasn't able to beat this one. It was just bad move on my part. Maybe the sniper isn't as good as I thought he would be. Because, I'll be honest with you guys, a 2-2 glue gunner would be a better choice than a sniper at this point in the game. It's true. Mid-game, though, it worked out really, really well. So here we go, let's slow this down a little bit. And, realistically, I'm just impatient. And that's kind of leading my Dartling guns to being almost worthless at the moment. So let's just put them up here. The reason why I put the Dartling guns over here anyways was because I wanted to make sure they can hit the MOABs. They can, aim wherever they want and hit the MOABs without any balloons getting in the way. So if I just made them over in this little corner down here, had them shoot down straight lines, they wouldn't hit the MOABs every single time that I wanted to. They'd hit balloons in the way, so it would be bad. Bad news. So we ended up taking it down, but not really. We kind of sucked. But it's okay. We still got the 2 balloon stones back, so hey, only 18 balloon stones. It only cost us that much. That's a lot of balloon stones, by the way. I'm down to 563. We started off with, what, 650? We're down like 100 today. But we did some upgrades. Some upgrades, that's for sure. Well, I started off last video with like 650 or something. Think so. Somewhere in that little area. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna have for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed my Monkey City stuff, and my hopefully Monkey v Monkey stuff is going to get pretty darn intense pretty darn soon, guys. I'd like to make a Monkey v Monkey video where I explain possibly some tips and tricks on how to be better at Monkey v Monkey, even though it's a little bit cheating. I think I'm gonna make it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day.